Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. The SMU Mustangs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years, and of course you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, it's Jennings. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. The Mustangs will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Lovett. That's good for a first down near the 40. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. Fights through the tackler. Legs still churning, won't go down. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Short pass finds the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Jennings. He's running out of time. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense has picked up the football going the other way.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. Running right through tacklers. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup and put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Second down and goal upcoming. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Frazier. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now is set to send this one away. The squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. He's moving out of the pocket now. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia, using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollock, who had as good a...
And the protection breaks down yet again another sack. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's found some room at the 45. Tackle, but first down.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and phew, he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
The offense trying to pour it on early here. First down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense really clicking.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. They get him down at the 33 after a solid return. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is knocked loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Picks up the first down and still going. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Receiver in motion now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Running with purpose. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Dogs. Wills his way to the end zone.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection.
Illegal touch.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback.
Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Back to pass. It's Jennings. Look, here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Fumble recovered by the defense going the other way.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. Man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This passing game is on fire today. Here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they've got the recovery. The offense goes right back to work now.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
Handoff running right. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered that. That's one of the toughest things to do, is to recover that onside kick. But perfect timing here. That ball went up into the air, and the kicking unit got on top of it.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Some hard running there through a tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here's the handoff. Runs through the defender. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
And the Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Look at the leg strength, a booming punt. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. They'll give it to the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully it's something.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense cannot be stopped. If we had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely, but when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Unleashes the stiff arm. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And there's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now he gets it back, but that's the second time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
Scanning the field, it's Jennings. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
The Mustangs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pass rush clear. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. It's a turnover. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. First down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's Beck. Quick throw over the middle. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
And they heave it deep downfield. Touchdown, Bulldogs. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. And looking to throw now on first down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Here's the second down play.
3:25.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. It's a fumble. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. Man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Dogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff to see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
To the air, it's Jennings. That one sails incomplete. They're too far.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kirk for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And the Mustangs will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Hard running through a tackle. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football, and it's a great spot to start this drive. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Looking downfield. It's Beck. Lets it go quickly. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And this one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the hands team able to recover the football. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the defense jumps on the football.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they find the reliable tight end, and he makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, and a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Formation will indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that. It's picked up. It's a live ball here. The defense has it. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Dogs. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. They're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. It looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The gain makes it second and medium. Scanning the field. It's Stone. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And they'll step out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage there. The defense pursuit forced him out. Well, they feature the fullback as a receiver there, Kirk, but the defense was not fooled. They're all over him.
I like the idea of trying to change it up and get the ball to the fullback because he doesn't get his hands on it very often. But as you said, the defense all over that, not fooled at all. And the result is a loss of yardage.
He's got it on a crossing route. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense is really threatening now. The Mustangs come to the line and start a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Dixon. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here. With the football, the last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense joins the party with a pick six.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. Can they recover from that right now? Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. Touchdown, Georgia. And the defense joins the party with a score. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Here comes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really...
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the route is on. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feed him the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And the hands team able to recover the football. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's Stone. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers the fumble. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Bulldogs. On the scoop and score.
How about that for this defense? I don't know about you. I might move this guy over to the offensive side. This guy picks up this fumble and shows you not only speed, but what to do with the football. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Defense nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Wow, disaster averted. Did they catch a break by jumping on top of that fumble before the defense could get to it? They better keep in mind how important ball security is today.
Second down now after the sack. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Was second forever, and this defense is, of course, expecting a pass, but give the play caller a lot of credit here. Running the football, catching the defense off guard, a nice run, but really, I think it's
nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, Chris, that ball's loose. I thought the defense might get it, but it looks like the offense got on top of that to avoid a disaster.
And the Mustangs bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Continues to fight for yards. Physical run, breaking tackles. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Georgia. And the beatdown continues.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
1 point after, not right through. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. 1st down. Back to pass. It's Stone. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big
on the throw. He's got it for a big gain. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. The ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. Spinning out of the tackle. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. And this one is getting ugly.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
The important 3rd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Stone. Catch made on the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the Mustangs will send their punt team on the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bulldogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He finds his man. In the clear at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And he'll set up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Dropping back. It's Stone. He's running out of time here. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. and bulldozing his way through. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Georgia has moved into the red zone.
Clear. Clear. Ready, go.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows...
Touchdown, Georgia. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job in this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this extra possession now.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Etienne. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Ball handed off. Watch the spin move. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Runs right over the defender. Touchdown, Dogs! And the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This thing is so out of hand, all you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Running out of... And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, did the offense ever catch a break here? Ball is on the ground. The defense works all week to try to...
Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A fumble return for 6. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Well, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often you see guys that just want to go down. This guy realized, hey, I got athletic ability. I can pick it up. I'm going to score myself.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Pulls it in. It's Johnson.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. It's a turnover. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll work the clock here with their running game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, this guy's been a lot of fun to watch today, showing a lot of ability to get outside with speed, some toughness between the tackles. Now he's well over 100 yards, and a big part of the reason this team's going to advance to the next round.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And now the handoff. Trucks through the defend. No shot to bring him down. Touchdown, Georgia. And the beatdown continues.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Automatic on the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. It has been a rough day for this offense. All they can do now, try to get on the board, avoid the shutout. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Short completion there. Second down coming up. To throw, it's Stone. The pass rush closing in. Nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.